Hey there, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is Rose Bruce with the Budding Intuitive. Thank you for being here. While I am shuffling to pull these first three cards, let's just talk about a few things. One, please like, subscribe, and share if you like the content that I'm sharing. I'm still going to be giving away 2 free readings, probably at the end of this week. So the comments are one of the most important things, because if you comment, that's how you really get entered. It's how I'm going to be able to contact you, right? I'm going to contact you through your name. Also, in the comments, if you're not sure what to comment about what types of readings that you would like to have, because it doesn't really make any sense for me to keep doing readings that you don't want to see. So comment about what it is you'd like most to see. I'm not really big on doing love readings, although love tends to show up quite a bit in the readings anyway. So, but I will. It's not that I won't do love readings, it's just that it's not going to be the only thing I do. I'm really more inclined to do things around helping you move through blockages, helping you through understanding and releasing limiting beliefs and things like that, or recognizing blocks as they start to show up. So yeah, just leave some comments about what it is you would like to see going forward. And we are about done shuffling, so here we go. I know we don't want to spend a lot of time there. I don't want to waste your time. Let's see what happens, what's going on with the air signs. This is a mid-month general reading. Serendipity. This is the Colette Baron Reed deck. Serendipity in reversed. Go the distance in reverse. Wow, these don't normally come out reversed. And then the fates are in the house. Winds of change. Let's look at the numbers, the numerology. 18, that breaks down to a 9. We got a 7 and 4, it's at 47, that makes 11. And then we got an 8 card in the fates, which makes sense. All right. So let's look at this. So what I'm seeing here, what I'm feeling here, is that you're someone who has seen the signs and followed them in the serendipity card. But there's disappointment that these following the signs hasn't led you to where you think you should be. And the learning within this card is about the fact that the reason you were led down a certain path, the one you thought was the right path, and it may have been many paths that you followed through the signs and the symbols that Spirit has been sending you. But you may feel like you keep running into lesson after lesson after lesson, which quite honestly, that is the spiritual journey, right? It's about the lessons and the learning of those lessons, and really taking the time to face those lessons and release them. It's also a message of encouraging you not to wallow in disappointment, that you're being guided here, and even though you feel a little bit let down by the guidance, that perseverance is needed in the going the distance card. This resilience. So in the desert, they talk about, in the desert, the animals that survive in the deserts are the ones that, burrow beneath the sand to find water and to get away from the sun. It's been a long journey, and it is asking you to go the distance, but it's going to take a little more perseverance. It's time to develop any survival skills, which you've already been doing. If you've already been following the path and you've been feeling a little disappointed and let down by the signs that you followed, this is a message of, and including the Fates card, is a message of perseverance, conserving your strength, and in the fates, you know, it's the serenity prayer kind of shows up for this card, and it's that God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference, right? It's a perfect way to kind of sum up this reading. What it's telling me is you are strong. You have been following the signs and the spiritual path. And you know what? Let me back up for just a second. I meditate before the reading, and what came up for the air sign. In fact, here's the interesting thing. I was going to do the fire signs first because the fire signs have been liking my videos a lot more, so I thought I'd reward them by doing them first this week. But when I sat down, and so I tried to tape it 3, possibly 4 times yesterday, and each time something messed up. And it was usually me doing the messing up, but it was like really weird, like me trying to pause the video, but completely turning it off. And then I'd have to, like, a whole slew of things you don't even want to know that I'd have to do if I don't tape it all in one take. Just makes the extra work for me. So I did this like 4 different times. I think it was 4. Maybe it was 5, who knows? But I was so frustrated, and I thought, okay, this is a sign to me not to do this reading now. So this morning when I was sitting down to meditate for the fire signs, air was loud. It was like, no, it's got to be air. It's got to be air. Air. I just kept, like, the word air was just like flowing up inside of me. Air, air, air. And I don't have visions, but I get feelings, and the feeling, and it's like I can't describe it. It's like a vision and a feeling at the same time. What floated up to me in the meditation this morning was like it was cloudy, and all I could like feel or see was clouds, gray clouds, not dark clouds, but like a light gray with like little flashes of light in them, and not so much lightning as just like little flashes of like lightning bug, starlight, kind of twinkling light. But there was also an anxiety to the feeling. There was a lot of in the head, up in the clouds, not at all grounded. So there was no ground in sight. All there was sky and clouds. And it's like those little twinkling lights where the brain synapses going off like crazy is what it kind of seemed like. That's the best I can describe it. So when I saw these stars, I'm like, yeah, the stars like twinkling in the sky are your thoughts. Your thoughts, yeah. All up in the head about feeling as though you've been led down a path and it just hasn't panned out, and why, but you're being asked this is about strengthening. This is about gaining strength through learning lessons. And perseverance is one of the best qualities, I think, to have. Maybe that's not the way to phrase it. One of the main qualities you really need to be on this spiritual path. And you're on it because you do know how to persevere. You can do it. I have no doubt. I have a lot of faith in whoever is watching this reading. Okay. Let's move on here. Let's get some more information about what is going on with the air signs and how we can get them some guidance around what feels like a little bit of consternation, a little bit of anxiety about trusting the path. And let's see what Spirit has to offer here. I do want to let's see here. I want to do a certain type of layout here for you. And I want to make sure I got my ducks in a row. Okay. Let me just do some shuffling here, and then we'll get started. I'm going to use the Celestial Tarot. It's a new deck, but I love it because I'm still trying to learn how all the astrological symbologies are aligned with the tarot deck, and there's so much to learn and know. This is a helpful deck because it has it right on the card. All right, why not? It's like flashcards for Rose. Rose needs her flashcards. All right. So Spirit, how can we encourage the air signs to keep on going, keep on moving on? Okay. I've been talking way too much. It's already 10 minutes. Good gosh, girl. All right, here we go. Okay, what is underneath the overarching energy of this situation is the Queen of Wands. You are showing up as the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Current situation. Any extenuating circumstances. Might be a person in your life here. I know better. I need to give us more room here. Okay. Blockages showing up as the Four of Swords. Sorry, I haven't been saying the cards out loud. The Lovers, Gemini. Four of Swords is Pisces. Princess of Pentacles is actions to take. Six of Cups, is actions to take. These are all coming in the upright. Sweet. So far, no reversals. Whatever that means, right? We'll find out in a second. What you don't know, over here is the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. All right, let's see what we got. Let's check it on out. Let's check it on out. So what is the underlying energy of the reading is the Queen of Wands, the passionate, courageous queen. Got it all going on. So our Queen of Wands, right? She is, they say she is the queen of, she's the monarch of Leo, the regal sphere of the heart. So she embodies and maintains the heart's desires through loyalty, fidelity, and inner conviction. So this is the overarching energy, right? And it feels a lot. So the overarching energy of your reading is about being passionate about something, having conviction, being loyal to the heart, following your heart, leading with the heart. I think that's a very important message. And it's very important in relationship not only to what we were talking about with these three cards, but into what came up in my meditation about the overthinking, the analysis paralysis, getting out of the head and putting your feet on the ground. Feeling your way through with your heart and not your head. There's some things, a lot of things that you can't. I actually had this message yesterday, which was thinking your way out of a situation as opposed to using your heart to move forward. So this is, I think the message is around, the energy is around following your heart here. You're showing up as, this is interesting, the Wheel of Fortune, change, which is a 10 card, right? The winds of change are, you're all about changing right now. What are you changing? Well, something that has to do with, you're following some passion here. Okay, let's go on. I don't want this reading to go beyond 20 minutes. So Rose has got to learn how to hurry up and read. Jeez, come on. Five of Wands is your situation here. So some internal conflict, which is that's also showing up in the meditation, right? This could be external conflict, but right now I'm feeling like there's a lot of internal conflict going on. The Princess of Cups is showing up as an addendum to the situation. So a Page of Cups, an offer of love, a brand new emotional offer of some kind in the energy. Do I think this is about a love relationship? At the moment, no. I really feel that this is about self-love. Offering yourself your own cup of love. Following your own heart. But let's see. I will probably do an extended and then we can do some clarification on what that is. So let's see here. The blocks. The blocks for air signs. Four of Swords, Healing, and the Lovers, Gemini. Read together as a block, you may be healing over a love relationship. You may be healing again, you might be trying to balance out your divine feminine and your divine masculine. Again, like I said, there could be love involved here with that Princess of Cups, and in the extended we'll get more information about that. So for now, this feels like healing from either a choice you made around love, a love that felt very magnetic, passionate, meant to be, but for some reason you're healing from this heart. And again, remember, we got two things going on here. Maybe this is about a love relationship. Maybe this is just about healing your own, coming into that sovereignty, becoming that Queen of Wands, using your creative and passionate skills to follow your heart into whatever path it is you want to take here. And we can also clarify what the path may be for you. So in your actions that you're being asked to take, we've got Princess of Pentacles in this deck, Page of Pentacles. So actions to take, learn something new. And it's the spring, knowing that it's in the spring, it could indicate when you're learning something new, or could indicate that you've learned it by the spring. So something to that effect. And then the Six of Cups, which is around nostalgia. So when you're reading them together, learning something new, a new financial offer that's stable, could come by the springtime. Coming from your past somehow. So maybe some past employer, past person, past situation comes back around and offers you something solid, lucrative, and possibly long-term. Or you're learning something new. Learning something new around something that you used to love to do. Like you know how when you're trying to find your soul's purpose, one of the best ways to do it is to look back to when you were a child and what you loved to do, right? So that's I'm getting that feeling from this, looking back. And what is it that you loved? Like for example, when I was a child, I loved art, and it became the thing for me. I loved drawing. I loved dabbling and experimenting, and I did end up being a graphic designer years later, which was a little more instant gratification type of art, but I still love art. So there may be a need to take a look back at what you used to love to do. That's what I think is happening here. I think that's what you're being asked to do. That's the action you're being asked to take, and it could be why you're feeling a little disgruntled, disappointed. You may have followed some path similar to that already, and you're like, well, I've tried that, and doesn't seem to be working out. But they're saying there's something new to learn here. There's a new skill possibly that is a new skill you can add to something you used to love to do. Okay, something you can reprise. All right, in your what you don't know area, let's see what we've got here. We've got the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So Two of Cups is about choice. Two of Cups is also about love. So love might be showing up here. We'll know, and we'll do some extended work and see what comes up. So what is not known is the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So What's unknown? Could be that love is coming in, a nourishing love. That may take some work. So this may indicate, so this Page of Cups up here, which is an offer of love. Then you've got the Lovers here. You've got, so a Page of Pentacles can also be tied in if it is an offer of love, but we'll get more information in the extended if you want to know more about whether this is love or something else. It's just starting to feel like a little bit like love, but somehow it's intertwined with your, it's intertwined with your soul's purpose somehow. Okay, so we'll get more information. All right, that's it for now. That is Rose doing 20 minutes. Oh, she did it, 21 minutes, yay. All right, if you would like to join me in the extended, awesome. There's a link below. I really appreciate that you're here. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you like the content, and have a great day.